Hey, so fellas, I want to talk to y'all real quick about a movie that we watched called One Piece Red. Rocks, why don't you kick off what you thought about this One Piece Red, man? Go ahead, bruh.
Oh, first thing I did was watching One Piece Red. Even after seeing stuff on the internet about it, because I barely just watch it. I know, shocking that I didn't go run to the theaters to go see it. That is shocking now that I think about it. At first, 20 minutes in, I called EXO. Told him, I was like, yo, there's a lot of music in this.
Okay, I'm glad you brought it up.
I know he was gonna go there. See what I said?
Yeah, I was gonna wait, but you did it.
I
You know
know.
what I'm saying?
I did. I did it on
So
purpose so I don't get
this
interrupted
fool
later.
tried to call me and basically cash in on his dub, saying that he checked out a musical. Now, I could have sworn that the thing was if you knew it was a musical, if they told you it was a musical, would you go see it? I could have swore that was it. So would y'all feel like that was him cashing in on his dub?
Hold on. So
Oh,
listen.
because you asked the
Hold
nigga
on.
would he ever watch
Yeah,
One Piece the musical.
exactly.
And so he trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, I watch One Piece the
Yeah, yeah.
musical.
And
No,
my thing is was
no,
him not pre knowing it pre before watching it. That was the thing.
no.
Yeah.
I think we
But go
all knew
ahead.
that shit was the
Hold on. Hold
musical
on.
because I knew it.
Hold on.
I yeah,
Thank
like
you.
I would.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. So
Nigga just
if
said
if you
thank you,
knew it
nigga, for what,
if
nigga.
you knew it was a musical, would you check it out? My answer was yes. I would still check it out because it's One Piece. That was the whole thing. Remember you kept
No, it
talking to us
wasn't.
till like one. Yes, it was because you kept talking to us about it till like 1 or 2 in the morning, trying to say like you couldn't fathom that shit. So yes, I checked it out, even though it was a musical. Not
Okay, and what you think?
I
What you
I
think, man? Moving on, man.
there you go. So after watching it, it reminded me of another movie. I enjoyed it for sure. When I watched, I'm a little disappointed. I didn't get enough Shanks like I thought I would get going into it because they had Shanks in the pictures, the posters. His red, everything red,
But
and I
that's
thought it
how
was
they
more.
gonna play it. That's a
Yeah,
money grab.
yeah, and but for us One Piece fans, how much we don't see Shanks. I thought it was it. We got a taste, but this reminded me, and I don't know if it did for you guys. It
Oh, it
reminded me of
reminded me of something.
Endgame.
No, WandaVision. It's fucking WandaVision, man.
Hold
She
on,
created
hold
a
on.
yeah. I
Let
It's
me
can see
fucking
that.
hold on,
WandaVision, man.
hold on. Let me finish.
And
Let
yeah,
me
go
finish.
ahead, man. I can't wait to
Let
talk
me
about
finish.
WandaVision,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah. Not Endgame. What's the other one?
Infinity
WandaVision.
Uh,
Wars.
Infinity Wars. It reminded me of Infinity Wars. Somebody feeling like they are saving the world by doing something by putting all these people in a great amount of people and what they think is best for them,
So
Hmm.
like
she's
Thanos.
and she
I
creates
want
a
to go
false
too.
reality for herself.
I want to go
WandaVision,
before
nigga.
EXO. I want to go because I know he gonna rap.
It was somebody who just felt like they were doing what's best for people, and then what was crazy about it, these people were like, "Oh hell no, I got to go to work. I got work the next morning." So it was crazy to see that it gave me it made me feel like Uta was Thanos, and even though she was going to do more damage than Thanos because Thanos was doing 50%, she was at like 70% of taking everybody out.
Nah, man.
Yeah, yeah, that was more than just
That
her
was
controlling
Wanda.
people.
Oh, I'm gonna break it down. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It reminded me of Infinite Tsukiyomi. Um, Naruto shit, casting a light genjutsu off the moon, where people get if you get caught in this reflective light, then now you're in a genjutsu. And Madara believed that by casting Infinite Tsukiyomi on the ninja world, he would be saving the ninja world and putting them into peace because they
Hey,
wouldn't.
I'm with y'all. I don't know what the fuck what that means. Iko
Hey,
Tsukiyomi or some
real
shit,
quick,
nigga.
Yeah.
Santo, because you brought that up, do you think that's what this new Naruto is?
Well,
Ooh,
no, no.
ooh.
I've heard that theory, that Baruto.
It could
Hey
be.
I don't
man,
think
hey,
it
let's
is.
talk about Red. Let's talk about man. I need to talk about Red. Nigga.
I got one
Damn.
question. I just got one.
Okay.
Yeah, let him get his question off, folks.
Yeah, hurry it up, man, because I gotta talk about WandaVision, nigga.
Listen, hold on. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So basically, what Yuta was doing, in my opinion, was a Tsukiyomi. It was just more childish. I really liked. Let me say this: if they took all the singing and the dancing montage and the K-pop montages out of that movie, that shit would have been a 10.
That was
You know
actually
what I'm
excellent.
saying?
What the fuck you talking about,
No,
man?
fuck out of here. That shit was
Man,
trash.
that was excellent.
So you like the K-pop shit?
For a power usage, hell yeah, nigga.
That's
She
not what
could
I'm
be-
talking about.
Wait, hold on. But the fact that her power can affect the universe, like everybody on the planet.
That's
that
not what I'm
shit's
talking
dope.
about. That's a dope power. But
Okay,
I don't
that's-
want to see no K-pop dance montages.
But that's why she
I
uses
don't want
her
to watch
power,
no
though.
Japanese music fucking
No,
videos
Man, what you
where
talking
you don't
about?
understand what the fuck
That's
she's
how
saying. And then,
That's how
you
she's
got
using her power, though. What you talking about?
no,
What is
fuck that. That shit look like that 70s show montage. You know
oh my-
how they split it up in that Brady Bunch, and you
Go-
got 4 niggas in the squares. That shit
Go
trash.
ahead, Roxanne, Bobby. Y'all go ahead, man. We got to
No.
talk, nigga.
No, because it's gonna be funny that Exo, since he said he liked something about this, the power and everything, and it's crazy that he didn't like it when Doctor Strange used the music notes.
No, music notes. That's not the same thing. Go ahead, Bobby. It's not the
Fighting
same
music
thing.
notes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Hey, so I'm.
Hey, man,
needing-
I need to talk
What's
about
up, Dre?
WandaVision, nigga.
Man, hey man,
So,
listen.
Bobby,
listen,
no,
go ahead,
I'm
go ahead,
saying,
no, go.
Bobby, no.
Hey man, listen,
go
man,
go
hey,
go
listen,
ahead,
if
Bobby.
you
I'm
gonna
sorry.
bully-
Hey, my
man,
bad.
if you-
My bad, man.
Hey, listen, man, if you gonna bully me, bro.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
All right, so
Nigga, don't have that little space like you said some
'Cause
things straight in this motherfucking nigga.
Hey,
Go ahead, nigga.
Hey,
That's what I
why
thought,
your,
nigga.
why your voice changed like that? Like you Michael Jordan. He said, "Hey, okay, I'm gonna talk about One Piece."
no.
Go
So
ahead.
I watched the movie. I didn't really know what I was watching. Like I don't know who Shanks is. Yeah, I don't know who Shanks is. Like,
Man, the niggas playing it. Watch niggas playing it.
The
first
that
niggas
nigga there watched
we
the
talking
niggas
about-
playing it. You ain't
Yeah,
watched the
come on, man.
installment.
oh yeah, I watched it, but I still like. I mean, I have to.
He the big
rent it.
homie. He the big homie.
He's the big homie, Shanks,
Yeah,
man. Niggas playing it. The first niggas playing it we did on this show. You don't remember that?
You ain't do your homework, Bobby. You ain't do your
Man.
homework.
Hey,
No, all you had to do was watch niggas playing it. Just like
No.
y'all, watch niggas playing it.
Hey,
Yeah, watch niggas playing it.
and if you watch Marineford, Bobby, you saw Shanks at the end.
Yeah, but I still don't know who it is though. I don't know who it is.
Hey,
Go to the next one. Go to the next one.
hey,
Shanks
hey.
is that nigga. There you go. That's all you need to know.
hey, Shanks is that nigga. Hey,
I'm gonna fade off. I'm gonna fade off to the back.
hey,
What
Dre,
else,
did you? Let me just check and see. I can't hear you, Dre.
Bobby, please report to aisle 6. Apparently, that's where the information you need is, my nigga.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Al 6, what's up, my guy? Hey, so check this
Shit.
out. Check this out, Dre. Did you see Red?
Yeah.
He said he did
Yeah.
the other day.
Okay. I'm gonna say something after. I'm gonna let Bobby
Hold
go,
on,
but I
hold
want
on.
you to
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
what I have to
Hey,
say.
no, I ain't got nothing
Go
else to
ahead.
say, man. No,
Nah,
I'm gonna let you
Bobby, go
finish.
ahead.
Hey,
I'm gonna let you finish,
it
but
ain't important, man. It ain't important. It ain't.
Okay, thank you for the floor, man.
Beyonce had the greatest album of all time.
Yeah. I knew what y'all was talking about as soon as I came in when I heard
make sure-
K-pop. Because that's the type of feeling that shit gave me, too.
I didn't like
hold on.
that.
Hold on. Let me handle something with this nigga real quick. Hey, Dre, did you not watch WandaVision, nigga?
What you mean?
With that Red, you didn't get WandaVision?
Or did you get Infinity Wars?
Y'all
I got
Infinity War
WandaVision.
and WandaVision from this.
No,
Right.
hold on. She
Right,
creates
right.
this through trauma. That was trauma. Through trauma, just like the Scarlet Witch made this world where this thing exists, and that would be her
okay.
family, her happiness, and all that shit.
Okay.
And
okay, I can see
everybody's
that.
trapped in her shit, trapped in her shit, which would be her dream. Man, that was fucking WandaVision, nigga. It was WandaVision.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
it
bringing
wasn't.
that up, I do see that because she
the
created that
villain.
world.
Yeah, man,
But I'm
but
saying you
how she
can't
was
take one
treating,
similarity.
hold on, how she was treating the characters. They were all slaves in her own little dream and world reality. Nigga,
They,
it was fucking WandaVision,
they
man. And
weren't
I was
really.
thinking, even how
They
she's
weren't
talking,
slaves.
huh? What?
They weren't slaves. Cause remember, they
Man,
gotta
that was some
leave.
slave.
Hey, one of the kids was like, "Listen, I'm about to get on this boat. I got work at 7 tomorrow, so I'm gonna be out." Remember
Man,
that?
they enslaved the mind. They
Yeah, 'cause
enslaved the mind.
she
The
basically
mind.
used them against their will by putting them to sleep. Then had them scrapping other motherfuckers for her.
But once
Hey,
they,
it was WandaVision
hold
with
on.
some scraps.
But
It
once
was
they
Pirate
found out,
WandaVision.
once they
But that's
found out
not
what
even.
she was doing,
He needs
once
some
they found
pirate
out what she was
vision.
doing, when they found out what she was doing, they were like, "Oh, hold on, no, we don't want this. We thought we were here for a concert. Let me be out."
Right.
Nobody was really.
But the
Man.
main thing
They
though
weren't
is
into-
it wasn't reality. They were all sleeping. So what was happening to them? So
In
the
her
real
reality,
world
nigga.
and
Fuck
the
is you-
real world and what they call it, the music world or whatever, they didn't
Yeah.
collide. So what was happening, what you were seeing on screen with all those people wasn't really happening to those
Yeah.
people. Those people were actually asleep. And you've seen it when she was getting ready to kill Luffy because he was sleeping. Shanks
So what
stopped
was
her.
happening to the people, the real people in Wanda's reality?
They were actually in physical motion,
Yep,
if I'm not mistaken.
they were.
Man, is
Yeah,
that not
they
the
were.
exact same? Okay, so we're
It's
gonna
not.
do semantic. Okay, so today's the semantic
So-
show. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey,
Nah.
that's
You're
crazy.
good. Y'all always win semantics. Let's go, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's not the same.
Also, yours would
Hey,
be
it's the
actually
metaphor. It's the metaphor being trapped in somebody else's reality. Why are you trying to pick that apart?
No, because they made a distinct separation between
That
the
sleep is
reality.
in her reality.
No, her reality is her reality. The dream world
Nah,
is
man.
different. Once those two
Dude,
worlds
explain
merge
that.
together, right? Once
guess
those
you didn't
two
watch the
worlds
movie,
merge
nigga.
together,
Hey,
that's
move on
when
from this
they
nigga,
both
man.
become reality. You see,
Hey,
that's what he don't
hey,
like being
hey,
wrong.
Nigga, you
He don't
didn't
like
watch the
being
movie.
wrong.
You obviously
They're
didn't watch
two
the movie.
separate
nigga.
realities.
Oh,
Because
Nah.
when they showed it on TV, or I'm finna bust them out. When they showed it on
you didn't
TV,
like
when
that.
they explained their power,
You didn't like
you
that.
didn't have to see
You
it. You
didn't
didn't have
like
to do
that.
anything. As long as you hear it, you fall right to sleep.
Yeah.
As long
Yeah,
as you
so
hear it, you
that
fall
would
right
be-
to sleep. Now
Hey, so
that's
what-
reality. Now
so
that
what
is
was-
reality. When you're
Everybody
falling
say,
asleep, you're
you know you
falling
want-
asleep in reality.
So what
Now,
was dude doing?
when,
what
hold
was
on, let
dude
me
doing?
finish.
Hold on.
Let me finish.
on.
I know Taylor Swift had a good song, but Beyonce had the greatest album of all time. Let me
Hey,
finish.
what happened? What happened to the
Let me.
dude
Can I
that
finish
vision
though?
that vision touched and woke up out of his
Oh,
trance, his
shit.
sleep? It would be her reality in the sleep. They're in the sleep. They can't touch and ask for help if they're in a trance, nigga. They're
They're
asleep.
sleeping.
They're asleep also, nigga. What do you when dude touches? Hey man, you gotta get me out of here. Shit, it's shit's crazy.
Because he
is
already
sleeping.
knew. That nigga knew. You talking about the nigga with the booty chin?
Nah, we talking about on
I don't know how sick.
on the black and white episode of WandaVision, right? On WandaVision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He touched dude's head and he came alive. Do y'all remember that? He was talking
Yeah.
about how it's so scary in here, and we,
Yeah.
hey man, help me with.
Yeah, you gotta
Right?
get me out of here. Yeah, I remember
That-
that in
that-
WandaVision.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Bobby.
I just read something. So, Utah is going to be going on tour in December. Y'all heard about that?
It's like the voice
No.
actor.
Let's see. I just see
Send it in
the
the group.
article.
If that's her power though, I think that shit's dope. You show us the power. Hey, when was the last time we've ever seen Professor Xavier fight with his mind? We seen that in one movie, and that was fucking trash movie. But we actually seen something. That's why I appreciated that. If that's her power, I'm sitting down watching this movie, willing to accept whatever her power is, and that's her power. Anybody listen to it, and they yeah, then that's a
cool,
fucking threat.
But we
That's
don't
a
need
threat.
a fucking
It was
dance
a- it was a-
montage for that, bro.
Hey,
We don't need.
You're
Every time this
experiencing.
power
You're
activates, bro.
You're
Every time this power
experiencing.
activates, we don't need 3 to 4 minutes of a fucking K-pop video.
You're
just to
experiencing the
explain it.
power.
Every
nigga.
fucking time. Just like you didn't like in that one anime, you didn't like every time something happened, they showed everybody reaction. I don't like every time She used her power. It was a fucking music video that came behind it. They could have took that shit
who
out.
Are we? Who are we?
That's her power. So like,
that's what I'm saying.
Her power is not music videos. Her power is her voice.
Yeah, that is her power though.
But not music videos. Dancing is not her. Her dancing is not her power.
Man,
hold on.
Think it's so that's semantic, man. Right there.
It was singing. So she used it to get all these people because she was using it to make it a concert. So I mean, she used her powers in her best way.
Yes, against everybody and all screens everywhere.
Yeah, the first time I was with it, I'm with Santo. I didn't need a fucking music video every time.
Not every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? The first time was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? But every time she uses her
some
power,
of that shit wasn't banging. Like a little bit.
That first song was no cap.
None of that shit was banging.
No, I was fucking with the first one as she was doing it and she was transforming while she was doing the sequences and shit. That was dope.
I looked at it all. I looked at the power that she was using. So this is what her voice does to people. What we're watching right now.
Yeah, so does Jigglypuff, but we don't get a fucking music video.
Hey, if I seen the way it worked, I would love it. I would love to see how it worked. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying.
I thought the power was fun.
Hey, thank you, Al Six. Hey, Al Six, you here with me, man? Hey, you here? Hey, we homie Al Six, man. These dudes, man, they don't know what they talking about. Yeah.
What Al Six say? Put that up there.
Yeah. Hey, put it on the screen. Yeah. Yeah, got hella parallels with that shit, nigga. Yes. Hella. Said hella. Man, I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, bruh.
Oh, hey, man. I'm gonna have to disagree with that one.
Hey. So it starts off with the singing chick Uda is Captain Red Hair Shanks' daughter. And go watch niggas playing in chapter 1. There's that
first installment.
She Liddy and these pirates is up trying to kidnap her. Now, this is in the real world or the fake world? This is happening. They're trying to kidnap her in the real world,
yeah,
right?
You
talking about the world government?
Yeah.
No, because the pirates
that attacked her first.
When they attacked her, Big Mom pirates and stuff. Yeah, that was in the real world.
Real world, okay. And they got some scrap. There was some scrapping that popped off.
That nigga Luffy jumped in and was like, "What's up?"
You said what? Say it again.
That nigga Luffy was like, "Hold on, that's the little homie. That's the homegirl. I'm gonna go swing on somebody." she was like, "Nah, I got this." She's like, "Nah, I got this. Just watch." I was like, "What?" She was like, "I got this."
There was this anime I watched called VV Fluorite Love Song. Have you ever seen that?
What?
Anybody ever seen it? Yeah, it kind of reminded me of this. She a little. So did you get like a rebel freedom fighter, or she was kind of just like a singing chick?
Who Yuta was like a villain. She wasn't a freedom fighter to me. She was more of a villain.
She wasn't about happy and peace and everything. Eh?
But that's the whole thing about villains. Madara was about the same thing. So was Pain.
Hey, I want to paint a picture on today's show.
Hey, that's why I was like this. Look, I got the same thing. That's why I got Thanos vibes.
Yeah.
I got Thanos vibes. So that's why I was like this. She thought she was doing justice.
And WandaVision vibes. Because she also didn't know what she was doing was hurting people. She didn't know she was
Wanda's was selfish. I don't think Yuta was selfish. Like
Yuta was selfish, man. What is happening, nigga? What's happening on this show today?
Let me explain my Let me explain my the reason why I said that. And because for Wanda, it was all about I'm doing this for me and my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to create these kids and I'm going to create this reality so I can live happy in this reality. You know what I'm saying?
Selfish.
Yes, that is selfish. So that's why I said I don't think Yuta was selfish, but I think Wanda was selfish. That was a selfish thing for Wanda to do. Yuta didn't have that same philosophy. Yuta was doing it for the betterment of the world. Or you know what I'm saying? So people could live in peace. That's not what Wanda wanted. Wanda wanted to live in peace. She didn't give a fuck of what happened to the people.
So you're telling me she didn't give a fuck about none of the singing or nothing? Because she said she didn't, but she ended up caring about the singing. I'm talking about
Yuta.
Yuta.
Yeah, she cared about the people.
Yeah, remember they was doing all the complaining like.
Is there
like
is there a,
pirates,
is there a selfless good deed? Is there a
Yeah, she didn't
selfless
care about pirates.
Is there a selfless good deed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, name one.
No, you get something out of anything.
Absolutely.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Did she throw a concert and people showed up, or did Wanda take over a town? I think those are two different things.
Those are different. Those are
Hey
different.
man,
So, if I show up, if I go out,
if y'all want to do semantics, we could do that. So
Yeah,
there.
and the reason that she
trying
wanted
to
Luffy to
separate
stay,
the two is not going to happen.
the
So
reason
sorry.
that she wanted Luffy to stay, bro, it didn't have nothing to do with her. Granted, that was her homeboy from way back when.
Yeah.
But her whole thing was the new world. The new world. She was believing that Shanks, from what she believed, Shanks was this fucked up, grimy ass nigga from what she was showed. You know what I'm saying? And she know that Shanks is the big homie to Luffy. So she asking like, shit, where's Shanks? Luffy like, shit, nigga, we going to the new world. That's the big homie. I'm finna go check him out. She's trying to keep him from going to the new world fucking with Shanks because she thinks Shanks is evil. So, granted, she wanted him to stay, but that wasn't the only reason that she wanted him to stay.
Yeah.
Selfish. It's still selfish, man. Hey, man, all right, man. What everybody? Let's give numbers about this damn movie.
I see both points though. I see.
Yeah, because
where y'all coming from.
I'm not denying. They're trying to deny the exact. I'm looking at the same thing. So it's whatever, nigga. Let's move on, nigga. What does everybody give this whack ass movie, nigga?
I say
I'm racist. Nigga, what are you talking about, nigga?
6.5 with the music videos.
No, Ross, did you just call me racist, nigga?
No, what? I thought you said you liked it.
No. Hey, look, 6.5 with the music videos, 9 without the music videos.
I give it. See, I was gonna come on here and act a fucking fool and say 0. I was gonna say 0 because it was WandaVision, but the fact that there was some scrapping,
hit that shit.
Huh?
I said Cobra Commander hit that shit.
Kind of like resorting to alcoholism because your life is messed up. That's basically what Wanda did. Decided to live in delusion to deal with psychological trauma.
Facts.
Hey, fire.
Yeah,
dang.
That's a point.
Hey, hey, so I think that the Shanks shit that I got, he was just so here's what I get about Shanks, and this goes to where I think he was more in the movie than I think y'all think, because he literally shaped the entire fabric of her mind, like Shanks did, with what he did. So that's that. Hey, hold on. Hey, get that Bobby. Hold on.
I'm gonna let you go. I didn't
finish?
even say that. No.
Let him cook.
So Shanks, I get that he really don't like. I mean, there's an attachment, but there's not that type of attachment with both of them. They look up to him more than he gives a fuck about them. That's what I get from Shanks. And if they give me that, I'm nigga. This One Piece will be the greatest shit ever. When I do see Shanks, and he's kind of like that, like I always looked up to you more than you like really cared about me. That's what I get.
Let me piggyback off that real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I'm gonna go off of you.
When I seen what they showed you first, when Shanks was riding off with the money. And he left her there. I said, that's a real fucking pirate. I was hoping that that's what was the reality. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like you about to come on over to the side, man.
No, I was hoping that was what the reality was going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like some Vinland Saga shit. He told her, we gonna leave you here. They fuck up the whole town, take all the values, get the fuck up out of there, like pirates. I was disappointed when I found out the music is what actually did it to the town. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say this. They made it seem like he was going to be the grimiest of the grimy, but then they gave him a way out. They should have let him destroy that town and ride off, because at the end of the day, Shanks and the Redheads, they're original pirates.
Oh yeah, hey, Santo. I'm adding that to my dislikes. I wanted that to happen.
Right. I
Oh.
I
did
wanted
too.
that to happen.
I did
Go
too.
ahead, continue.
No, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I just don't like the fact that, and just to piggyback off what you said, it would have been great if Shanks would have been like, when what you'd have told Luffy, like, Shanks is using you. You're a tool for that nigga. As soon as he use you, he gonna dump you like he did me. I think if that was the reality, that would have made Shanks' character 10 times better.
Mm.
But that's just
Go
me.
go ahead. Go ahead, Rox.
Mm.
I see the disappointment in your face.
Man, because that's not Shanks. Like watch Nick explaining chapter 1, you will see Shanks is always about, like, he looks out for his people.
He gave up
When
his
he
arm.
when he considers you his people,
I understand that. I'm talking about. Hold on.
What?
go ahead. What you about to say?
I understand that. I'm talking about the, like, if it was it actually was the relationship with. See, this is the head canon I'm doing. If it actually was the was the was what he did to her true, and he just look at them like they some little ass kids. I'm not emotionally attached to them. You see what I'm
So
saying?
yeah, but then I would feel
I'm not talking
it would,
about the people. I'm
yeah,
not talking about his team.
no,
I'm talking about
no, no,
these
no,
kids.
but you got to understand, like, when Shanks looks, when he feels like you his little homie, and Uta was a part of his crew. She's a crew member. Shanks is one of those people who's like, listen, if you mind my people, I rock with you, I fucks with you, I'll always look out for you. Uta was a part of his crew, so I like what it did. I thought that was Shanks in a nutshell. Is that it was her power that destroyed it. He didn't want her to feel bad about what she did, so he took the fall. Just like Shanks would, like, what Shanks would do probably a million times. If you know Shanks, if you watched it, that is Shanks in a nutshell.
I'm basically saying I wanted him that other way.
Yeah, but that would just destroy everything you've always seen of Shanks.
I don't know. I think with One
That's the
Piece
crazy
ending,
thing.
I think that would lead up to a real good climax with Luffy, because there's still some scraps we got to see that we haven't
Kind of
seen.
like what I said about Vegeta.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
so
Yeah. You agree with me now, but you didn't with Vegeta. You hear me, Bobby? You hear me whispering to you, Bobby?
What you
Remember
say?
we talked about this? Yeah. Go ahead, Rox.
So that's why because Luffy, I think he reads people well when you think about it, and if you watch it. He knows Shanks. That's his big homie. At the end of the day, that's the person he looks up to and wants to be like, but also be his own person. So, like, I think that would have just destroyed the whole One Piece thing. That knowing his big homie, the person he looks up to, is actually not for somebody who was on his crew, actually did them dirty. That's why he couldn't believe it. Like,
Hey,
knowing that
Blackbeard
hater.
did the same shit though. Blackbeard did the same shit to Ace and Whitebeard.
Listen, that's like if you had one of us had a big homie, you know what I'm saying? Someone we looked up to. If you found out they were like really shifty, it'd make you feel some type of way. And I was like, that's why I was like, man, nah. I think they did it right, just like Shanks would do. If you watch Nick explain chapter 1, you know that Shanks takes the fall for everybody.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
that was Shanks in all the way, all through and through. And hey, hold on, and that nigga Hockey was crazy. Tell me that nigga Hockey wasn't crazy. He was like, yo, you even got some of the generals. You made some of them niggas fall out. I was like,
a lot of that
nigga's
combat
crazy.
I did like. I'm not even.
When he speed blitzed the general, when he threw them light beams down at the island and he blocked all the motherfuckers and he speed blitzed them. That was crazy.
And he was in his face like, what? My boy.
That was crazy. And but that just goes to show you, like, when you get to talking about, like, when you start scaling these niggas, warlords, Yonkos, admirals, like generals and shit, it just goes to show you with Shanks how effortless that was. We got to remember that nigga moves at the speed of light. He is light. It's a low gear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he is light.
Just like my man from like one the general.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I mean, not the admiral, the
Admiral,
I
Admiral.
seen the pimp
Yeah, the
glasses. I
admiral.
seen the
That's what
pimp.
he's
He
Yeah,
was
scrapping.
in this movie. The pimp was in this movie, right?
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
admiral. That's what
Yeah.
Akainu was in this movie too in the beginning. But for Shanks to speed blitz that nigga, it just goes to show you the gap
And catch him off
between
guard.
their powers.
And he
If you
caught him off
notice,
guard.
when Luffy was scrapping with Shanks, bro, that was Gear 5 Luffy. You know what I'm saying? He went Snake Man before that, but that was Gear 5 Luffy that was scrapping with Shanks at the end.
Hey,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna say, I'm gonna look
Hey,
at it like it was just the movies, but I'm
Hey.
gonna say, Rox, that this almost got me up out of nigga. But I know it's just a movie, so it shouldn't do that to the series.
Yeah.
But nigga, I was like, this nigga, we watching WandaVision, so I might have to report back to him a bad score. But I will say this: I'm gonna give it a 5 because there's a lot of stuff I don't understand. So if I
Yeah.
do a lot of things that I don't understand, it could possibly go to a 8.
Hey.
But the
Hey.
fact that it's WandaVision, nigga, it fucked me up bad.
This that new